This is a quick tutorial on how to create three-point perspective boxes. Unlike 1 point and 2 point, where there are multiple ways that lines can go, in three-point perspective, there's only one way that a line can go, and that is orthogonally. That is to say, to the vanishing point. Any line that you draw will go directly to a vanishing point. How many vanishing points are there in three-point perspective? Well, that's quite easy. The answer is 3. We're going to set up the paper now so that you can see where those 3 should be. I'm going to start by drawing a horizontal line representing the horizon line. If you would like to, you can draw 2 vanishing points. Now remember that the vanishing points are where those 2 lines intersect, not anywhere on those lines, but right there where those 2 lines intersect. That's where you're going to draw. That is the vanishing point. So we're going to draw the horizon line, and we're going to draw 2 vanishing points. Or if you're using a piece of paper, you can use the point at which that horizontal line representing the horizon hits the edges of the paper. The third vanishing point will go at or near the bottom of the paper. Now we're going to start by drawing the corner of the box, because 3 point is very much like 2 point. If you remember 2 point, you'll have no problem drawing 3 point if you can remember that all of the verticals turn into lines which are orthogonals going to the bottom vanishing point. All right, let's begin. Instead of drawing a vertical going to that bottom vanishing point, I'm going to draw an orthogonal going to that vanishing point. Now that is going to my vanishing point down here where those 2 lines intersect, but I'm not going all the way down. That's the corner of my box. It cannot go directly to that point, because then I'll be making an upside down pyramid instead of something that looks like a box. So although this line, if it were continued, would go to that point, it's not going to go to that point now. It's going to stop well before it. In the next step, I'm going to draw orthogonals from the top and bottom of this line to each of the vanishing points. Orthogonal, 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 orthogonal. And these are going to the vanishing points over here and over here. I'm now going to stop these sides in space by once again using orthogonals. So I need to line up my ruler and put in those lines. I can now take my eraser and get rid of any of those overhanging lines. And you would do this obviously a lot neater than I am here. And the final step is to create the top of the box by doing a crisscross. And the crisscross are also made with orthogonal lines, going from here over to the vanishing point and from over here over to the other vanishing point. And obviously this should have hit that corner. Once again, you need to be a lot more neat than I am being here. Okay, I'm now erasing my horizon line and the vanishing points. And you can see that if we were in a helicopter flying over a building, say right over here, and we were looking down to street level, we would see that this looks just like a very tall building. If we were to draw details on the building, those details on the building would also be orthogonals going to that bottom vanishing point. On the top of the building, anything that you do would be orthogonals going to the other vanishing points, once again crisscrossing. It is quite an interesting illusion. So this is three-point perspective. Go try it out for yourself.